I'm not entirely sure where to go with this, if I'm honest. No, Mega, it's not about... No, it's... Mega, it's not about being successful. It's about the story. And I don't think I would have the same investment in it if I went to a different team, because that's not what I want to do. The only reason we're at this point now is because I couldn't do any... Shut up, Andy. Is because I couldn't do any research in season 1 because I was consistently in debt. Look, fourth wall breaking has to happen now and again because creatively I'm at a loss as to where to go. Don't touch the stats, just change the board expectation. I mean, we could do a test. If I change the board expectation to 8th and see if I keep my job that way. 2133. All right, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Okay, I've amended the end of season 1 to be 8th place. Let's see if I still get fired. So it still says I've failed the season objective. But our team rating has gone up. I didn't touch that. I've been fired. So even if I met... Yeah, I got fired. Thank you, Mega. Thank you, mate. So I still got fired even though I'd met the target. Maybe I need to... Do you know what? Maybe if I end the season with it saying lost confidence, it doesn't matter where I finish. Maybe I was always going to get fired anyway. It could be the 35 million. Because the race performances have been all right since Mexico. Okay, let me try setting the target to like 10th. Just as a test. Yeah, Lolly, I got fired. And what we're doing now is we're investigating how likely I was to be sacked. I mean, I could sim through, but I don't think it's going to change anything. That 35 million could be the reason that I'm being fired. Which was a bug in itself. We're all in agreement it was a bug. So if I'm being fired because of a bug, Jesus Christ. Can you imagine? It might be that I have to do these changes before Abu Dhabi, then sim Abu Dhabi. I can't believe I would get fired for being 10 points off of the target position. I just don't buy it. Yeah, so it still says failed, but but the target position is 10th. I might have to do these changes before Abu Dhabi. Because I bet I'll still get fired. Yeah, I've been fired. Okay, last test. What save file is before Abu Dhabi? It'll be the weekend prep. Okay, so this is pre-Abu Dhabi. If I set my team rating to 8th, if I still get fired, even though the target is 8th, it must be the finances. It wasn't Randy Daniel. It was when we signed Dennis Hauger as an affiliate, but he was out of contract. And he didn't have a pre-agreed contract. Which is why when we went through it, we finalized it, then paid me the money back. But on the balance sheet, it shows as a 35 million debt, which could be one of the reasons why I'm getting fired. We're just trying to work out what the final straw on the camel's back is. So this is Abu Dhabi. Our board rating is 8th, 8th or above. So we just sim this weekend and see what happens. Okay, so that's done. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
And after the checkered flag.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we're still finished 8th. So nothing has changed. I'm going to do exactly the same as I did before. Yeah. And then race simulator, we put that through as an upgrade. Then the board finances. Look, that is the 33 million from Dennis Hauger's bug that we refunded. So we got the money back in our bank balance, but it showed on the spreadsheet as a negative balance. Nerdy, there's no way for me to fix this balance sheet. Or is there? Can I fix a balance sheet in the save game repacker? Not the database editor, the repacker. This could be the reason why I'm getting fired. So I was supposed to finish 7th, but I finished 8th. So I've changed the board expectation to 8th to see that if I still get fired, it must be because of this bank balance, because I've met the target. But we'll find out. I'm going to go forward and we'll see. Yeah, pay overtime. That's what we did last time.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Those McTrees, you shut up, you mug. So we have done really good research for next season, which is why I'm so reticent to throw this away. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Lost confidence still. I completed the objective. Let's see if I get fired. You've been fired. Even if I had finished the season in 7th, I would have still been fired. Even if I'd finished the season, even if we had won, not the race, but if we had finished 5 points ahead of RB, I still would have been fired. We got fired because of a bug.
You're right. It's fact. Yes. Yes. A similar event did take place. You're right. You were right.
Our research found a published report of a similar story.
Yes, it was.
A similar story happened to a young man in the Pacific Northwest about 20 years ago.
I'm so glad that we've done this testing. I'm so glad. Because do you know what? If it wasn't for the money, I think they would have let me off with finishing 8th. What's this we patter? You're assistant team principals. You're part of the investigation. This is the FIA. It's got FIA written all over it. I met the season target and still got fired. So redoing the last 5 races wouldn't have made a blind bit of difference. I'm going to have to see if the repacker can fix it. I used the repacker to fix my, you know, the scouts at the start when they went off on a sponsorship thing and they never came back. I fixed that with the repacker. The repacker's not, it's not a mod, but it's a quite technical way of accessing the essentially the Excel spreadsheet that is the backbone of the game. It's hard for me to show you because I have to look at like 4 different screens when I'm doing it. But if you follow the instructions step by step, you can fix that quite easily, John. Right, so this is DB Browser. This is basically what enables you to edit databases. So I then go open database and it is main DB. That one. Okay, so this is the main database for the save. Do not break anything. Yeah, McTrees, this is how you fix your scouting stuff. We are in the database. Now I have no idea where to look. It is literally me fumbling around until I find something to do with the finances. Finance team balance. No way. Team balance. Is that what's that? 9,101,000. No, that's not what I'm after. Because that's overall balance. I want the balance sheet. Finance transactions. I'm on a 2K ultra wide monitor, so all of the fonts and shit are really small for you guys. So I'm just going to blow up the window. So these are all the transactions. We are looking for team 32, where it says minus like 35 million. And it's not there. Minus. That's all the negatives. Minus 3. Is there one that says 30? That's what? 337 grand. 35. Here it is. 35,197,680. If I set this to 0, do I set it to 0? I set it to 1. Okay, that 35 million transaction just became a 1, like a £1. So it's just that transaction. If we've corrected that transaction, hopefully it won't show a negative. I have to assume that's I've fixed it. So how the fuck do we save it? Write changes. Close database. Close the database editor. Now you're ready for repacking. Repacking will take these. Run command line and change directory to the folder with script and result folder. Done that. Copy this. Run that. And save the result as save 69. Save 69. Okay. Copy. Put that in the game directory. Paste. Load the game. See what we've done. We will fix any financial errors in terms of me having loads of money if that's what happens. I just want to get rid of that negative number off my balance sheet. Confidence. Fuck, it's still there.
We knew you could do it!
Fuck. Do you know what I could do as a final chance? We've tried to correct the very DNA that is causing the problem. I could just set the board confidence to not shit in the database editor. If all of you are happy that this is the root cause of me being fired, but I want everyone to be happy that we have found the reason why I'm being fired. We know it is not because of race performances. We've already crossed that off the list of options. You're happy for me to do it? Like I said, I want this to be a genuine thing. I want the story to continue, but by proving that even if we finished 7th, we wouldn't have survived, I can't see any other reason than this massive bug being the reason why I'm getting fired. And for those of you that were here when we employed Dennis Hauger, you all saw that we went through the same process to look at Dennis Hauger's contract, and he definitely didn't have a buyout clause. Let's see if I can change the board confidence. Not massively. I'm not going to like put it to the best. Just enough to get through to next season. So the board confidence was -71. I don't know what the minimum maximum ratings are. I'm just going to put it to 0 and just see what that comes back as. If it's too high, I'll go back in and I'll drop it down to the point where it is the lowest without us getting fired. This is the only change I'm making. Can you imagine if we actually finished 7th and I still got fired? I would have literally destroyed my computer. Yep, that's all standard. Board confidence is a medium. So I could probably set it to like -25. But let's just see if we can get through with a medium board confidence. Everything's exactly the same. Didn't get fired. Okay. It's the money. It had to be the money that caused me to have such low board confidence. It had to be. So now what I do, this is the last thing. This is the last thing. We're going to quit again. I don't want the board confidence to be medium. I want it to be low, but I don't know what the threshold is for low. So I'm going to split the difference between -74 and 0 and go for like -30. I'm really glad you guys are on board, because that I don't think we deserve to get fired. And it's not like I'm cheating in the broadest spectrum. I'm trying to correct a bug that is caused by the game itself. Mega, there is so much wrong. I am trying my best to polish a turd. Once we get to season 3, we will not have the same problems that we're facing because we've managed to do research. Board confidence. Oh, fuck. -30 is too low. If -30 is lost confidence and I was at -74, how was I ever going to keep my job? I was never, ever going to keep my job, no matter what, with a -74 fucking board rating. That is unreal. Yeah, but the thing is, Mammoth, I don't want to over elevate our standing with the board. I don't mind having low confidence because we didn't do great. I just don't want it to be so low that they're firing me because of a $34 million bug. Done. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, Wawlliamz.
Okay. Board confidence is low. I'm going to save it here. Let's see if we get through on a low confidence. Okay. This is all standard. We're on target. Yeah. Yeah. Low confidence. Low confidence is not lost confidence. Yes. Let me get a beer. we're going to pre-season. As long as everyone is happy that we have done a thorough investigation into the depths of the FIA cheating, if you're all happy, I'm happy to carry on. We're not doing Bahrain. We'll get through pre-season and we will start the season on Friday. Everyone is happy that we've done a thorough investigation of the reason why we were fired. Let's just